Hi, I'm Nadia Dixon with the Master's Program. About 2 years ago, I underwent a serious realignment, a reset, if you will. I was experiencing an intense pain in my side that came and went. There was never any type of trigger that I knew of that was causing it. And so I went to a number of doctors and I had a number of scans and came to realize that there was no medical answer for what was happening, at least clinically. What I did notice in one of my CAT scans was that my spine was misaligned. So I went to see a functional medical doctor and a chiropractor. After a number of x-rays, he told me that this was completely reversible. And not only that, it affected a lot more than just giving me a pain in the side. It was affecting my digestive system, my posture, and everything that's connected to my spine. My nervous system, the alignment of everything in my body was impacted by the alignment of my spine. So after learning some new protocols, new exercises, even some new eating patterns, all of these things were unfamiliar to me at first. They were out of my comfort zone. But after going through some of these protocols and processes, I started to notice an increased capacity in my body physically. I had more energy and I was feeling fit. I was feeling great just from practicing these new protocols and aligning my spine. This is not dissimilar to my first experience with the Master's Program. I remember going to my very first session, and on that session day, I learned that my life was out of alignment, that there were a lot of things that I needed to do to bring my life back into alignment with biblical life mastery. That first day, I learned about strategic behaviors and a biblical construct, like not unlike a skeleton, to which all of these principles and concepts connected. After I started practicing what I was learning, I began to experience an increased capacity in my balance, margin, and focus. And I realized that in my roles, I was trying to work harder to achieve these things, and it was never going to happen. And so as I learned what biblical life mastery was and started practicing biblical balance, creating margin, and identifying focus, that in my roles as a wife, as a mother, and as a business leader, I had newfound fitness and increased freedom to walk in the things that God has designed me for. And so I was so excited to learn my kingdom assignment in this process. And now I have the joy of living this dream, helping other women achieve balance, margin, and focus, and discovering their kingdom assignment. So my question to you is, when's the last time you experienced an alignment or a realignment to the things that you know? Our life is very much like that. Jesus had a construct. He taught his disciples these things, and they began to walk in the ways that God has created us to function, thrive, and live in his ways. There's an amazing community that's part of this, and if you would like to learn more about this, I'm inviting you to join us. There's a couple links below. One is for a life balance assessment. And this will help you to see, maybe you're so familiar with your life, you don't even realize where things are misaligned. And if you want to go even further, there are 2 links that will invite you to come into what we call session 1, where you can audit and experience more about what this life balance is and what this whole life realignment is. Until then, I'm Nadia Dixon, and I'm in your corner.